Hello everyone, doing the weekly card reading for the week commencing the 18th of December, nearly Christmas, and I am using the Animal Tarot cards by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. So I'm just shuffling to get the cards for the beginning, the middle and the end of the week. So bear with me while I find the cards. Yes. In the meantime, I hope you have been having a wonderful week. I can't even remember what the cards were from last week, to tell you the truth. I'm sure that they were very good cards. Saying a prayer as well while I'm shuffling. That's the beginning. The middle. And the end of the week. So the beginning of the week is the 2 of Winter. It's a Dachshund, however you pronounce the dog. Procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. I would normally think of the 2 of Winter, which is the same as the 2 of Swords in the normal tarot, as a need to make a decision, but it's normally an emotional decision, and that's generally why it's difficult to make the decision, is because your emotions get involved and you have trouble deciding because your emotions are clouding your judgment, really. So the best thing I found for trying to make such a decision is to meditate. And what I found is, with meditation, a lot of people think that when they meditate that all your thoughts are going to disappear and you're just going to have a blank slate. But for me anyway, it doesn't work like that. What happens, I find, is that the thoughts that you need to release tend to float past, and the thoughts that you need to keep come after them. So if you can release the thoughts that you need to let go of, like, oh, I don't know what to do, I'm useless, or whatever it is, that are stopping you from making the decision, then following on from those will be ones that will tell you, I'll be happy if I make this certain decision this way. So my thoughts would be, in order to resolve this emotional decision, it would be a good idea to meditate. And in the middle of the week, there's a Shetland sheepdog, and that's the world. And the message says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. What a lovely message. When I look at the world, I always think of God, because when I was learning about tarot, we learnt about the circle, and the circle stands for the all that is. And so when I think of the world, I think of God, and I think that this is talking about, on this occasion, because that's the first thing I thought of, was all that is. So perhaps during your meditation in the early part of the week, you had a closer connection with God. But you have definitely created some success in what you were doing at the beginning of the week, and you can definitely celebrate that success in the middle of the week. And at the end of the week, the 8 of Spring. Oh, it's a bee, by the way. It's lovely. You've been presented with many wonderful opportunities all at once. While this may feel very stressful, remember to be grateful for the blessings that heaven sends you. In the normal tarot, the 8 of Wands, as this would be, shows all the wands coming towards you all at once. So what it is, it's wonderful things all happening, but they're all happening in very close proximity, so it can be a bit overwhelming. But if I see lots of bees, I am always pleased. I love watching the bees working, collecting pollen. So to me, this is a wonderful card because it is a message of fulfillment and abundance, and everything is happening for you now. Everything's coming together and looking bright. So I think this is going to be a wonderful week for you. Once you have made the decision of what you want to do, it's all going to come together, I think, with the world. The world is the climax of the tarot, and I think the world is telling you that you've made it. And the 8 of Spring is telling you that everything's coming together for you, and don't be overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed by all the things that are happening for you, because it's wonderful. So what a great week. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I'm sure you will. And we will get to have another card reading before Christmas. So I hope you have a good time trying to do your Christmas shopping or whatever you're doing in the lead up to Christmas. So have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week.